Why does a white-bellied caique act more like a wind-up toy than a bird? That question has probably popped into your head by now, especially if you own a white-bellied caique. One minute they're hopping around the room like a toddler on espresso, and the next they're body-slamming a toy like they're training for the parrot version of WrestleMania. If your white-bellied caique has ever launched itself across the floor like a feathered rocket, welcome to the club. Owning one of these birds is like living with a chaos goblin in a feather suit, a very colorful, very loud, and very determined feather suit. So how do you survive and actually enjoy life with your feathery whirlwind? Let's dive into the universe of white-bellied caiques, part clown, part acrobat, and 100% energy. First things first, these birds don't just walk. No, that would be far too normal. They hop, they bounce, they even slide down the bars of their cages head first. Yes, head first, not because they have to, but because they want to. Some owners swear their caique believes gravity is more of a suggestion than a law. And when it comes to toys, forget gentle nibbling. These birds body slam, throw, and occasionally yell at their toys like they owe them money. This is not your typical laid-back bird. This is a living, squawking energy drink with feathers. And while that energy is one of the most entertaining parts of owning a caique, it also means you have to stay on your toes, literally and figuratively. Mental stimulation is not optional here. If your caique starts looking at you sideways and clicking its beak, it might be plotting how to redecorate the living room with shredded paper and banana peels. They need fresh toys rotated weekly, or they'll outsmart them, dismantle them, and possibly file a complaint to the bird union about lack of variety. White-bellied caiques are known for their intense curiosity and mischief-making talents. Ever seen one hang upside down from a rope with a toy in its beak and a look of pure joy in its eyes? That's called Tuesday. They have no off switch, which means as the owner, neither do you. Daily playtime isn't just recommended, it's essential. Think of them as toddlers, smart, busy, loud toddlers who can fly and scream. Speaking of loud, let's talk noise. White-bellied caiques aren't as ear-piercing as cockatoos, but they are far from silent. Their vocalizations range from chirpy conversations to what can only be described as a cartoon villain laugh. It's the kind of sound that makes you wonder if your bird is plotting to take over the world or just wants more grapes. Probably both. Diet-wise, variety is key. White-bellied caiques need a mix of fresh fruits, leafy greens, and high-quality pellets. Bananas, apples, carrots, kale, just keep it rotating and colorful, and absolutely no avocado or caffeine. They have enough energy to power a small village without it. Hydration is also crucial, so fresh, clean water should always be available. And don't be surprised if your caique tries to bathe in it. Some of them think their water bowl is a spa. Now let's get into cage setup. Saying they need a large cage is an understatement. They need room to bounce, literally. Rope ladders, swings, climbing nets, soft platforms create a mini jungle gym. This is not the bird for a cramped or boring cage. The more interactive their environment, the less likely they are to redecorate your living room with bits of curtain and shredded couch fabric. Social interaction is absolutely non-negotiable. A bored caique is a dangerous caique. They need you. They need attention, cuddles, games, conversations, and a bit of drama. They are social butterflies with a touch of diva. Ignore them too long and you might find your favorite earring mysteriously missing or your caique giving you the cold shoulder from the top of the curtain rod. Daily one-on-one time helps prevent biting, screaming, or feather plucking. Treat them like a tiny feathery friend with emotional needs, because that's exactly what they are. Training is not only possible with white-bellied caiques, it's necessary. These birds are smart, scary smart. Positive reinforcement, consistency, and patience are your best friends here. Start with simple tricks like step up and target training. They love to learn when treats are involved, and because they're natural performers, they often enjoy showing off new skills. Just make sure you don't accidentally teach them something you'll regret, like mimicking your ringtone or your dog's bark. Yes, they can do that. When it comes to grooming, caiques are relatively low maintenance, but you still need to keep an eye on their nails and beak. Natural perches of varying thickness can help with nail wear, but regular checkups are important. Bathing, on the other hand, is often not a chore but a party. Many caiques love to splash around in shallow water dishes or under a gentle mist. It's like birdie spa day, followed by a full body shake that soaks your curtains. Now let's talk growth. Baby caiques are cute, fluffy, fluffy and a little clumsy, but they grow fast both physically and mentally. In a matter of months, that sweet little puffball will become a full-on acrobat with the energy of a Red Bull commercial. Keeping up with their development means adjusting your setup and schedule as they mature. What worked for a baby caique won't cut it for a full-grown jump-kick happy adult. Behavior-wise, they are endlessly fascinating. They're affectionate, playful, sometimes nippy, and always curious. One moment they're cuddling into your shirt, the next they're tossing their food bowl across the room with a look that says, "Try again, human." It's not aggression usually, it's expression. Understanding their body language is key. Fluffed feathers and slow blinking, happy, dilated pupils and fast pacing. Mischief is afoot, screaming while bouncing. Time to engage or offer a new toy before the household enters DEFCON 1. Socialization goes beyond just human interaction. If you have multiple birds, slow introductions are vital. Caiques can be territorial and sometimes don't play well with others. But when they do bond, they bond hard. It's beautiful and chaotic all at once. You'll know you've done it right when they groom each other and team up to gang tackle a bell toy. Creating a safe and stimulating home environment means being one step ahead of your bird's next plan. Think of them as feathery escape artists with a PhD in mischief. Lock the windows, secure the cabinets, and watch your pockets. They love stealing shiny things. Anything within beak range is fair game, so hide the remote control unless you want to watch Bird Pick Netflix again. Preventing common health issues starts with observation. Look for signs of lethargy, plucked feathers, changes in droppings, or unusual behavior. These birds are hardy, but stress, loneliness, and poor diet can lead to problems. Regular avian vet visits, a balanced diet, and plenty of attention go a long way. And remember, a bored caique is not just bored, it might become destructive or depressed. A happy caique is a bouncing, chirping blur of color. A sad one, much quieter, much pluckier, and not nearly as funny. In the last video, we asked whether a white-bellied caique can mimic laughter and use it to grab your attention. The answer is a delightful yes. While they're not the best talkers in the parrot world, white-bellied caiques are excellent mimics of sounds they hear often, including laughter. Many owners report their caiques laughing right after a joke or during playful moments. It's not just mimicry, it's social timing. These clever birds know how to steal the spotlight. So do they make good pets? The answer is yes, but only for the right kind of owner. If you love chaos, noise, movement, and daily feathered comedy, you've hit the jackpot, but they require time, patience, and a sense of humor. You're not just getting a pet, you're getting a roommate with attitude and the energy of a circus performer on sugar. Training techniques will make or break your experience. Keep sessions short, upbeat, and consistent. Always end on a positive note. Caiques respond best when they feel like they're part of the process, not being bossed around. Bribery with treats, totally acceptable. Overreacting to bad behavior, not recommended. Redirect, distract, and reward the good. Creating a safe, stimulating home is a constant project. Rotate toys, add new climbing structures, rearrange perches. Keep it interesting. Your caique notices everything, and when the environment changes, they perk up, investigate, and engage. Keep a bird-safe play area outside the cage too, so they can explore under supervision. A bird on the shoulder is great until they try to base jump from the curtain rod. Let's not forget that weird fact we hinted at earlier. Why does your white-bellied caique act more like a wind-up toy than a bird? It's because these birds prefer hopping to flying. Thanks to their strong legs and boundless energy, they bounce around like feathered kangaroos. It's part athleticism and part pure mischief. They don't just have wings, they have springs in their feet and a mission to entertain. So now it's your turn. What's the weirdest thing your white-bellied caique has done? Drop it in the comments. Bonus points for videos. And if you love hearing about the world's most ridiculous, adorable pets, don't forget to subscribe, smack that like button, and check out our other chaos-driven animal tales. Until next time, keep your bird happy, your furniture intact, and your curtains securely fastened. Next up, can an African gray parrot actually understand music and have a favorite genre? Some owners swear their parrots dance only to certain beats, while others claim their birds sing along to specific lyrics. Could your parrot's taste in tunes reveal something deeper about their personality or even their intelligence? And here's the weird part. Why do some African grays seem to recognize songs they've only heard once? Let's find out in the next video.